my gosh. Hi everybody, it's Ebony JB and I am back with another video. It has been 2 months since I've done this, since I've sat in front of a camera and filmed. So I might be a little bit rusty. Forgive me if I'm a little bit awkward. I'm a naturally awkward person anyway, so already I'm at a disadvantage. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute since I've filmed something. I have honestly gone through everything and more. As I mentioned in my most recent video, I've lost a family member, I've got a new job, I've got a new place. It's been busy, constant back and forth. And the funny thing is, 2022, I remember saying at the end of 2021 to myself that I feel like 2022 is going to be filled with big things. I'm going to experience so many different things. I'm going to go through so many different experiences. And the first 6 months has literally been the case. Like, I couldn't have proven myself more right. You know, it's been bittersweet. It's been full of blessings, amazing opportunities and lessons. And also, it's been filled with a sadness I've never thought I could experience. But saying that, I have therefore taken a distance from YouTube as I've tried to align every other chapter of my life right. But I'm trying to now gradually get back into the swing of things so that I can go back to releasing the content that I love, which is me just being passionate about music. Yeah, now I've explained why I've gone. I thought as a little starter, as a little, welcome back kind of content, I will talk about Drake's recent album, Honestly Nevermind. Now, this is just one vinyl, but I hope to yet own many more. I own a CD of Nothing Was the Same. I appreciate this guy's music and his versatility and his skill in a way that I feel like a lot of people underappreciate sometimes because he's so mainstream and everything like that. So I'm a big fan of him and I do appreciate his creative diversity. He took it somewhere different this time. Now, Honestly Nevermind, first of all, if you're just looking at the title of the album, you've already got this kind of nonchalant, throwing this out there, see if it sticks kind of vibe in the title. And I feel like that energy kind of is consistent within the content of the album. The album is very carefree, very chill, very loose. Lyrics barely have any depth apart from a couple songs. Not only does it match, the title and the energy that he's trying to give for this album, which is a very throwing out there vibey album, it's also matching the genre that he tapped into in one sense. Now, the genre he tapped into, of course, is that house genre, very, 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 deeply rooted in the UK scene. So it's a sound that I was really surprised, but also really comfortable hearing. I was like, wow, I like this. This is part of my culture as well. So I really appreciate it. And we know that house, literally that type of garage house music, literally it jumps off the back of soul and black music, even sometimes a little bit of blues, a bit of jazz, and it funks, makes it a bit more funky, a bit more, gives it this typical beats and ketchup. It adds that to it and, makes it quick and cuts things up and samples those sounds from those times a lot. So in one sense, house and garage can be quite a deep, moving genre because you hear that sample and you're just like, ooh, yeah, that old school, but it's a bit sped up, yeah. And then another sound, house and garage, can be really chill because it's like the music that you typically associate with summer, which is letting loose, not taking life too seriously, dancing, having fun. So as I was saying, Honestly Nevermind, the title, the vibe, the energy Drake is throwing out here is matching the garage, house, music that he decided to try and create, that kind of origin story of that genre of music. But he also did try to put in a few soulful samples in there, which I really did appreciate. Going back to my general view of the album, very smooth, easy to digest album. I feel like he didn't want to do too much here, even though he is technically doing something really wild because he's doing a whole different genre he's never really done before. If you know and listen to Drake, you always know that he's kind of experimented and dabbled with not house and garage, but he's dabbled with sounds on its way to that, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it wasn't a surprise, it wasn't like shock horror when he did this. Therefore it added to the smoothness of the album. So yeah, it was easy to digest because, as I said, it's something that Drake has kind of hinted on and dabbled his toes into a little bit before. Saying that, I don't want to call this album bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's a comfortable center. I'm trying to avoid the M word here because I don't want to use that word because that's not how I feel about it. I don't think it's mid. I think it's neutral. I think it's you're either gonna really mess with it or you're gonna not. Things in the middle of the road, they either get hit or they get avoided. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. If you're standing in the middle of the road, you're either gonna die or a car will swerve and your life will be saved, kind of thing. It's like that kind of thing where it's here in the center ground. It encompasses this one genre in a really neutral way that it's either you're gonna accept it for what it is or not. I like how he did give us this album though. Saying all of that, I feel like it was really nice and refreshing to see him do this and see him dare to do something different and new. Specifically because CLB, all the criticism that CLB got was basically around the means or around the grounds of the fact that it felt safe, that it felt too familiar, that is what Drake always does, and that perhaps him adopting completely for a whole album the certified lover boy status was a bit too familiar. Hence why people didn't really mess with it that much. Him now going completely off that, saying honestly never mind. It's kind of like he's even saying honestly never mind to CLB and saying, you know what, honestly, I tried. Never mind. Like that's the attitude of this album. Like, I tried there. Let me try this. But never mind. Because you can tell that he's tried with this house in his garage thing. But he didn't try massively. It's still quite a safe way to attempt trying a new genre. I think he's testing waters. He's seeing how maybe he can creatively grow. And, like how, I don't know, the only example that comes to mind is The Weeknd for me. How he has drastically changed his creative expression throughout the seasons, and he tests things and he sees how well he can do it and then he evolves at it and he perfects it. I think that's what Drake's trying to do here. He's in a new age of his life, a new era, and he's trying to, test waters, see how, going this direction will take him. So yeah, I can't lie, I do like the album. If I'm gonna rate it, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's good enough material that I feel like I could listen to it for, the rest of the year and it won't die out for me or not have any longevity. Really good summer bop. My favorite song on there is Tie That Binds. And if anyone has any brain cells, they will know that is the best song. It's above Massive, that is above Sticky, that is just about above Jimmy Cooks, and Jimmy Cooks is an excellent song. To me, Tie That Binds, the fact that he just lets the instrumental do its thing and then he comes in seamlessly and smoothly. Piercing eyes, don't break my phone. No time. Hey, oh baby. It's a promise till it goes. Baby, I'm feeling all sort of things. Oh, I need you. Oh, it's the fucking vocal. Wait, no. Deep here. I can't. Of course, I like when he sings, but I also like when he raps. You gotta like both sides of Drake. Different mode, I might have to make a pen of 6 on a pinky toe. I can't stress about no bitch cause I'm a timid soul. Flamboyant, I don't know. Vibes that Drake gave there, brilliant stuff. It's such a summer track as well, like blasting that in the car with the roof down. It's freaking 40 degrees. It's currently 40 degrees in the UK right now. So guys, give me some credit because filming in this heat, oh my god, it's hot. But yeah, guys, generally my favorite songs, Jimmy Cooks, Tie That Binds #1. Absolutely love Calling My Name, even though it's so short. It's calling my name. Yeah, I really do like Flights Booked. It's kind of like house but then nocturnal in a way, so I kind of like that. It's like Drake kind of merged an old sound of his to this new approach he's taking. Really good stuff. Guys, I don't want this to be a very long, super duper long video. I just want it to be short, snappy and sweet. But I'm back. Hopefully you'll get more content in the next week. God give me strength. Hope everyone is doing well. Stay tuned, stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you guys all next time.